Hello everyone, welcome to today's tutorial. Today we are going to be making this backless crop top. It's so easy to make. To make this backless crop top, we are going to be needing a trouser, of any clothes of your choice. Make sure it's not a stretchy clothes so as to get what you want. And you can use a stretchy clothes if you want to. So let's dive into it. The first thing you want to cut is your sleeve. You want to cut your sleeve out of it so as to not to waste or join your sleeve, because it's a long sleeve and is off shoulder, so you want to cut that out first. I'm using 24 inches by 20 inches. 24 inches is the long, while the width is 20 inches. And then that's my armhole. I'm cutting out my armhole. I'm using 3 inches down for my armhole. So I'm cutting that out now, as you can see. Then the next thing you want to do is to cut out your bodice. For your bodice, you are going to be measuring your bust and your waist. You're going to be using your bust and your waist for it, and the length of the clothes that you want to do, how long you want it to be. It can be a long one or a short one, but for this video we're going to be making a crop top. So for our own length, we're going to be using 17 inches, which is what I did, and I cut the armhole out, which is 5 inches. So we are cutting out 12 inches, and then I'm adding a 3 inches down for a V shape for the front, and then I cut the back out too. I use the armhole that I use for the sleeve to cut the armhole for the bodice too, and then I cut it out. I'm just shaping my armhole here so as to be more flexible, and then I'm cutting out my back because it's not a zip, it's hole, it's a loophole that is there. So you want to cut out the excesses. So I'm using 2 inches. I'm cutting out 2 inches excesses, and that's what I did. And then that's for the rope. I cut out stripes for the rope, and that's all. So let's go to our machine to start swinging. The first thing you want to do is to tape your neckline. You know this you are not turning it over, so you want to tape every neckline that you can tape. So I'm going to be using the bias that I cut before from the fabrics to tape the neckline of both the front and the back, and that's exactly what I'm doing that you are seeing here. You want to make sure you have a neat finishing, and that's what I'm doing. So the next thing is to add the loophole to your back stripe. It's very easy and it's very simple. You want to leave a 2 inches gap in it, and that's what, as you can see, that's what I'm marking out. And then I'm going to be sewing my loop to it with my bias. As you can see, that's what I'm doing. I'm adding my loophole and then I'm sewing it down. You can see I've already marked it out, so that's exactly what you can see me doing, and that's what I'm doing right here. You want to do that for the both side of the back, and then you stitch it down just the way you're seeing it. You stitch it down. That's it for that. You can see the neat finishing and the loophole. You can see how beautiful it is looking. So the next thing we want to do now is to add our dart. Because of our waist, we want our waist to be snatched. We don't want a buggy waist. So that's exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm adding my waist dart. For this one, I'm going to be using 6 inches for my waist dart, and the width will be 8 inches apart for the front. And for the back, I'm doing the same thing for the back, for the front and back. So that's it. You can see how beautiful it's looking. Then the next thing you want to do is to stitch both sides, the front and back together. So you want to stitch both sides using your measurement, your bust and your waist. You measure it and then you stitch it down. That's exactly what I did here. I have a lot of excesses, so I'm going to cut it off. So that's the front and back. You can see how neat it looks. The next thing we want to go for now is to make the stripe for the back, to make the rope for the back that we're going to use to snatch it. So that's what I'm doing. I cut out 1.5 inches by 60 inches. Then I made it into a bias tape. That's exactly what you see that I'm doing. Then after doing that, now I want to add my rubber to my sleeve. As you can see, it's a puffy sleeve and it has rubber it has elastic at the up and the down. So for the up, my elastic length I'm using is 9 inches, and for the down I'm using 8 inches. You can use 8 inches, depends on how loose or how fitted you want the armhole to be. But for my own right here, I'm using 9 inches for the up, and I'm using 10 inches for 8 inches for the down. And then you stitch your sleeve together. As you can see, you do it together. Now you want to join your sleeve to your bodice. That's your armhole. The armhole, you make them the right side facing each other, and then you stitch it out with 1/2 inch. That's exactly what I'm doing, because I've already measured everything there, so everything is going to be fitted and it's going to look good. So you just want to stitch it down like that for that. And for your neck, for your front neck, if you are size 6 to size 10, you don't want to use more than 11 inches for the front and the back. So this is the finishing, so that as to make it firm in your body and not be falling down. So you want to use 11 inches, then you can just trim the excesses off. And then this is the finishing. As you can see, it's already looking neat and all well made. This can be made into ready to wear, and you can sell it at any amount that you want. You can make it in ready to wear, and then you can sell it, and you can make it for yourself. It's so simple to make, and it's very easy. In less than 30 minutes, you are through with it. This is how the back is going to look like. As you can see, it's all looking gang and so nice. This is how I'm lacing the back. I'm lacing the back so you can see how you are going to lace yours after finishing it. It's so easy to make, and it's very, very beautiful. You can wear it with palazzo, you can wear it with skirt, it can go with anything that you want to wear it with. It's so simple and easy to wear, as you can see. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my channel or follow this page so as to help us grow. Thank you so much. Bye.